The Backstabbers. Just like clockwork, we back. Eddie Hearn signs a deal with Dazn and exits Skysports. They got 2 more shows. We're going to talk about all that. Eddie Hearn, he puts the dagger in Sky's back. Let's talk about it. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you smash the like button. Also, subscribe to the channel for the latest and greatest in boxing. Make sure you guys sign up for TUBEBUDDY. TUBEBUDDY is an awesome browser extension to help you optimize your videos. Listen, the point is on YouTube to get views, make money, and get your content out there. You know, people could say anything else like, oh, I just want to be creative. But who wants to be creative without being seen? So TUBEBUDDY is an awesome browser extension to help you on YouTube to get seen. Whatever your end result is, TUBEBUDDY can help you. I use it, been using it for years. We're over 200,000 subs. Start off with 0. Click that link in the description. Why wait? Let's go. So news just broke today that Eddie Hearn has done a deal with Dazn exclusively, which would end the marriage or the partnership between Eddie Hearn and Skysports. They have about 2 more shows on Skysports, and then he enters this new 5-year deal with Dazn. So Dazn UK is going to be the home of rematchroom fights, like so Joshua included. Now, this Ego Stradamus strikes again. Like, man, I'm on a hot streak. This is crazy. Thank the Lord. Thank the man upstairs. I've been accurate as hell. And I predicted this. I told you, if you got, for the people who really watch my channel, you will know I predicted this. And you'll remember me saying things like Eddie Hearn is a double agent. And what I mean is, it's very hard to have 2 different entities with 2 different business models, 2 different styles, 2 different relationships, and appease both of them. And it was very apparent to see that he was going to do what he did and snake Skysports like he snakes Showtime. Listen, AJ was fighting on Showtime in the US. I thought that was good for AJ's profile. But then when Dazn came around, they start throwing money around, and he pulled AJ from Showtime. AJ has been in the abyss ever since, like, because he lost to Ruiz, and his American profile, I believe, has suffered. Because can you imagine if AJ and Ruiz 1 and 2 happened on Showtime? You know, that would have been better because it's an American broadcaster. Most likely, I mean, I can't say this, but most likely the fight may not have been in Saudi Arabia. But even if it was, I think they would have made it work a little bit different. Showtime, CBS, a bigger powerhouse and engine in America than Dazn. I don't really even know anyone who has Dazn, especially outside of boxing. So Eddie Hearn pulled AJ, and it's been kind of downhill for AJ's American profile ever since. And now he's abandoned Skysports, who he's had the longest tenure with, and he's doing this deal with Dazn. All this has been prophesized and has been suggested and predicted by YouTube's very own soothsayer, Ego Stradamus. I mean, I told you, Eddie Hearn is a double agent. Again, there's a conflict of interest. I've seen it from the beginning. How are you going to keep Skysports happy and keep Dazn happy? And they have 2 different motions and 2 different game plans and different commentary crews and everything. It's just like you're working at Circus City and Best Buy. You're working at In-N-Out Burger and Five Guys. You're working at McDonald's and Burger King. You know, it just, this moment was very easy for the God to predict. You know, I seen it coming a million miles away, and now we're here. So I don't know what this does for Sky Sports. You know, maybe they'll show cricket or darts. I don't really know everything that they got. But Eddie Hearn's boxing was probably their biggest shows, like in boxing. And Frank Warren, to my knowledge, in the UK has his deal with BT Sports. So, you know, unless he moves over to Sky Sports and brings Frank Warren shows, I don't even know if they're going to have big boxing shows or UK version of big, you know, because a lot of these fights aren't big to me, but, you know, maybe to the UK, you guys want to see some of these fighters. So, you know, hey, all's fair in love and war. It's a business, and Eddie Hearn's doing what he feels is right for his business. But I seen this moment coming. I told you he was a double agent. You know, he was advocating for Dazn, and then they said Dazn was going to enter the UK market. So I told you even before, like way before that, I predicted this. But when that happened, that was just a telltale sign. Like how as it sat, Eddie Hearn had Dazn UK, but they weren't showing the UK fights. Like when Dillian White was fighting, or AJ was fighting, it was coming on Sky Sports pay-per-view, So that didn't really make sense just to watch the American fights like Canelo Saunders, Canelo Caleb Smith through the Dazn UK. So now the move is official. It's coming up starting July 1st, I believe. And Sky Sports is out. It's just what it is. The other thing, I'm not the smartest brother in the world, but I've been pretty good with my predictions. So let me give you some additional predictions. Just knowing boxing, just knowing business. I believe that the price point, whatever people have been paying for Dazn UK, will be subject to change. I think that price point, since they're going to say, oh, Eddie Hearn, all of his shows are going to be conducted. They're going to change the price point. I think right now it's like £199 or whatever, some low rate that fans were raving about. That will go up, in my opinion. I also believe that for that ticket price, whatever you pay for Dazn, they'll probably still have basically a pay-per-view for their bigger fights. Like if Anthony Joshua fights Usyk or something, they're probably going to have something that's above and beyond paying whatever that price point is for the Dazn UK membership. That's my theory. That's my theory, is that they will have some kind of pay-per-view, which is also hypocritical because they said bye pay-per-view, and then came out with pay-per-view packages on cable for Canelo fights and stuff like that. So we'll see how it all plays out. That's the latest news. Eddie Hearn, he stiff arms Sky Sports, enter Dazn UK, and more or less an exclusive Dazn partnership. And Dazn also has equity in Matchroom, so they give Eddie Hearn a lot of leverage and a lot of they treat him better than Oscar De La Hoya, put it that way. I don't want to beat around the bush. So they give him more power and bigger budgets. It looks like, because just look at when Virgil Ortiz fights with Golden Boy, the press conference looks all dull, and then when Eddie Hearn has a fight, no matter how big, like Demetrius Andre, Liam Williams, they got these big, huge backdrops, and they got photographers with nice photos and stuff like that. You don't see that same treatment for Golden Boy shows. So maybe that's just Eddie Hearn's style of promoting versus Golden Boy. But I also think Dazn is giving him more to play with, more of a budget to play with. Just my thoughts. That's the latest news. Let me know what you guys think. Just like Sky Sports, Eddie Hearn bails just like Showtime, Eddie Hearn bails on Sky Sports. Very predictable for the master, Ego Stradamus. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. As always, hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video, it's Ego signing off. Are you tired of your YouTube videos not getting any views? Well, consider TubeBuddy. I've used TubeBuddy for years to scale up my YouTube channel. Now we're sitting over 200,000 subscribers. TubeBuddy is a browser extension that offers a ton of built-in productivity and time-saving services to take your channel to the next level. Use my link in the description to get started with TubeBuddy and level up your channel faster. We working.